Yeah, it's funny, every time I sit down I adjust my socks. But anyway, I did a little Instagram. Oh my God, Instagram. Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all had a great week. I certainly have. It's been extremely warm here lately, which is awesome. All the snow is melting. It's kind of dark out now, as you can see. But believe me, we've had some 40s, 50s. Tomorrow, we might even have a 60. Can't believe it. Break a warmth record. But anyway, we're here tonight with the GS850. I did a little Instagram post to see what people would like to see. The GL, which is just there, or the GS, which is here. There's only a few things I need to do to this to where I think we're going to call it complete. I've done some of them off camera. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the RPM and speedometer scenario. I kept that video, maybe I'll post it right now. Definitely sounds like it's coming from here. Let me know what you think. Okay, so if we saw that video, you'll see that either whenever I use a speedometer and or the RPM gauge, it has that whiny noise to it. I can't figure out what that is. I cleaned it, I cleaned the cable, I cleaned the cable line. I can't get it to go away in either of them. So I've kind of just chucked the idea of using either. I'm all right with that. I can do speedometer on my phone. But anyway, back to this. Tonight, I think what we're going to dive into is a little bit of paint. I need to touch up a little bit of this, kind of smooth out some of my welds. I'm going to paint this black, and we're going to put a little decal on the back and then clear coat that. I think that's going to wrap this up. So, I did a survey on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's the same name, Ace CafeBikes. Please join me there if you haven't already. If you're coming from Instagram, thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We do videos every Wednesday. At least I try to do videos every Wednesday. And this is Wednesday, so here's a video. All right, this is gonna be nice, short and sweet. We're just gonna get this taken off the bike, taken apart. Got a little cardboard set up right there. We're gonna give it a little spray. Kind of boring. It's gonna be a real short video today, maybe 6-7 minutes, and here we go. Oh, I'm going to use Rust-Oleum, the gloss protective enamel. I got this at Menards. If anyone lives near me, you'll know you can get practically anything at Menards. So we're going to do a little bit of black and a little bit of orange to kind of accent the orange bits that we have. This will be on the back. Anyway, now we're going to get to it. Here we go. cowl. We're trying to make it look old, even though obviously the tank is old, but the cowl is new. Did a real good job with this, I think. But I think to be a racer, you gotta have a number. So I'm gonna put this on here. Try to tape it down. And we're just gonna give it just a real light, super light mist of orange. So it looks like it's faded. Hopefully that's gonna work out. I may have to accent it with a little bit of black. I've got two tests there. I kinda like it just with the orange over the orange and black. But I want it to stand out, so that might be why we have to give a little bit of accent with the black. So at any rate, we'll see about getting this taped on and we'll give it a go. Trying to make something look old is a whole lot harder than trying to make something look new. I don't know. Should we tear it off or should we try to put some black on there? And is it enough? Is it too much? Tell you what we'll do. We'll mark it. I thought I had a Sharpie, but I don't see one. Well, this will make a mark. I think that'll work. All right, let's see what it did. I don't know, kind of like it. It looks like it may be enough. Let's do it on this side. I feel like that's got a little bit more. Well, let's peel that and see what we've got. just a little quick montage of putting on some paint. I do like what we did with that 5. I'm loving that. I think that looks great. It really gives it that racer feel. I wheeled the bike outside for some quick glamour shots. As you can see, we've got different clothes on, so it's a different day. But again, it's nighttime. But at any rate, I didn't put the badging on, so I thought we'd do that real quick. And I wasn't quite sure how I was gonna like this, but I do like it a lot. And a few weeks ago, I put on Instagram a question to see if we'd put this on or leave it off. And it was about a 50-50 mix, kind of like this week's video, if it should be on the GS or on the GL. But one of the comments that I got, I liked. I appreciate the honesty. And it's quite clever. He said, by putting the badge on, that way people know it's supposed to look like this. It's supposed to be rough. It's supposed to be patinaed. It's not supposed to be painted. Versus if this badge is off, it looks like this is an unfinished, in process, still, you know, in the works of getting this thing done. Maybe paint's yet to come. But by putting this back on, it's known now. This is what was meant to be. But I like that. What I don't like is this. I was going to paint this up. I was going to paint the GS. I don't know if you can see that, but this GS is actually red and it's starting to flake off. So I was going to try to repair that or just paint that orange. But the stance of the bike now, when we put this back in, it just doesn't, for me, have kind of the right flow. And it's a bit of a disappointment because I'd always had planned on putting that back. And now I wish I would have filled those holes in when I did the side cover, so it would look, obviously, like that was meant to be like that. So I'm not gonna correct that. We're just gonna happen to have these holes in there, but I don't think I'm gonna put these on. But with that being said, I believe this is pretty much done. It's ready for spring, and it is so clear and ready to come. 60 degrees today, which is short-lived. It won't be less warm for that long. We'll probably have another snow or two, but I was able to get the bike out on the road. I was able to hear what those new exhaust pipes sound like when I'm actually riding it instead of just running, and it's really good. I'm really pleased with how this bike has turned out. And I'd like to thank you guys for joining me through this process of putting this bike together. I know we have another project just there with the GL500, and that's coming along. It's not as far along as I'd like it to be at this moment, but it's coming. So now we can focus all of our attention on there. We kind of got all the chili bits done with this, and this one is ready to ride. And that being said, if you guys like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Always appreciate hearing your feedback. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great week, guys.